Hey everybody, this is your spiritual colorist and diamond painter, and I wanted to share with you guys with a brief video of my coloring book collections. I have more coloring books than I need, but when I start first doing adult coloring, I just try choosing everything I loved, everything I was interested in, everything that I felt, spoke to me, and I kind of just fit in with the times and do what everybody else was doing. So these are some of my coloring books that I have, and this is just part one because I'm starting to reorganize again. So I thought that it'd be a good video to show you some of the books I have, and if you're interested in them, most of them are found on Amazon or Etsy. This is one of them, and I love everything naturey. So this is The Garden of Fairy Tale Animals, a curious collection of creatures in color. I'm seeing if I did anything in some of these books. Some of them I have done something in. I'm not going to take you through a whole flip through or anything. Mostly, this is just her collection. I love her as an artist. I'm trying to see her name. It's in the back. But there they go. Kanoko. Kanoko. She's from Japan, and she's a brilliant artist. I don't think I did anything really in this one. Let me see. But the book is full of really naturey scenes, animal scenes, if you like that. And she's really a good artist, and it's some of her best work. So like Kirby does it, he'll get a book out with a lot of his. See, I tried starting that, but I didn't finish it. That's a whip. And Kirby has a lot of books where he just put together his best work or the work that a lot of people did. So here she is, and she's from Senegal, Japan, and she does a lot of naturey books, and I love her books. So yeah, Kanoko. This is another one of the books that I have that I love, and it is Manic Botanic, and I love everything with flowers. And at first when I looked at it, it reminded me kind of a, I don't know how the background, how the sketch is made. But then I said I did like some images, and I don't think I've done anything in this one. Nope. But when I do things, I like to do it during the season or talk about what I'm doing, like either lizards. I like to have a conversation that goes into what you're doing about the pictures and the nature. And a lot of times when I do different portraits, I always have names for my portraits, but that's just me as a writer. So this is a really good book if you like stuff with a lot of nature. And here it goes. So this is so manic, like they said. All the different colors and just being creative. And the paper is pretty fine. So you probably can do some painting on this as well. But this is one of my books because I have really gotten to looking at the books that had a lot of the fairy tales that you liked and loved. This is so old-fashioned. This is when I first got into grayscale. This is old-fashioned Cinderella. And I love the grayscale in this book. And this is the first page I did. So show you all my palm. And I love the grayscale in the book. I don't think I did any more pictures in this book. But this is a really Victorian looking grayscale. And I love it. I have to do some more work in here. And when you look at the fairy tales and actually realize where they come from and the stories behind the person who wrote it, I like to get into that kind of thing. But I love the story. It's one of my favorite fairy tales as a kid. Cinderella, and it's still in grayscale coloring book by Ruth Sanders. My other one, I love fantasy, sci-fi. I always say I like different. So different to me is something that stands out, that's uniquely done. So I like artists who have always stand out. And Fantasy and Fae is by Irvin Uber. So like something you would see in Lord of the Rings. This is pretty. I haven't done any work in this book at all. Yeah, there's a lot of this. A mermaid. It's a lot of pretty pictures in this book to do. And that's kind of crazy looking. Like that. So yeah. And my other one is my other favorite artist is Elena Lazareva. Enchanted Art Grayscale. I love her work because I love her portraits. And I haven't done anything in this book either. As you can see, I have a lot of them, but I haven't done any work in. And yeah, there's a lot of mermaid pictures. This is pretty, like a pinup. And I want to do something like this, like the pinups that she does. She has a YouTube channel too. So yeah, I have a couple of hers. Then I found out that they had one of my favorite series coloring book, which is Supernatural with Sand and Beam. And all these are just their quotes. There ain't none. There ain't no me if there ain't no you. And I love quotes and affirmations. We're far from perfect, but we're good. Sam Winchester. We make our own future. Sam Winchester. So all these are just like famous quotes from the show. Now they have the Winchesters, which I'm watching now, of Sam's dad when he was younger and he first met her mom. So yeah, I'm a Supernatural fan. I try to be brave every day. Okay, and this is a lot of quotes. This is a book, what is it, Angels, because I do love angels. I collect angels. I have Cupid on my arm. My only tattoo. But I thought this was cute with the angels on it. I haven't done anything in this book either. I don't think I have. Oh, yeah, I did. I did. My bad. And over here it says, life is precious. Live it to the fullest. There will always be sunshine or rain, but within you is a beauty, strength that rises after the fall. After the fall, shine through the dark. Always shine through the darkness. That should be nurtured. That it will nurture you in the rain and spread its wings to fly to a place beyond. So I always like write little poems and stuff with different point pictures. There you have it. It's just when I started having a poem over that one. So I do things like that. Okay, my vintage book by my other girl, Tatiana Stolova. I done stuff in her other book, but this is her second one, and I haven't done anything in this. But I love her drawings, and I love the way she puts nature and people together. This is just in case you have markers, it won't bleed through, or you do it with some paint. Yeah. She has a lot of pretty pictures. I'm sorry. Making sure you guys can see that. Yep. This is a pretty picture. Isn't that beautiful? Yeah. This is the Vintage Classics 2. This is my other one, Fairy and Fantasy. I seen someone do an unstashing about the books they want to give away because they haven't done anything in them. I want to make my page greater because I want to come off a little different on how I do things and not just do monthlies, but really get into the artistic side of creating and coloring and the artist that draws the pictures and what the pictures are about. So hopefully I'll be doing a little more of that in the future because I'm going to keep my page up. It's been going through a lot of transitioning, so it's been a little harder to keep consistency with this channel. Okay, Fairy and Fantasy. That's by Christine Claren. This is my girl here, Hannah Lynn. This is the only, I think it's only, I think I got 2 more of them books. But Steampunk Darlings, I haven't finished. I don't think I did anything. Oh yeah, I did. I love this one. But I actually have this diamond painting. That's Trixie. Trixie. And this is one of the pictures I did. And she gives you 2 pages. And when her book, out of her book, she'll give you double pages. Because if you mess up one, you have a second one again. So that's cool. This is the Steampunk. And my other one is Black Women Adult Coloring. Yes, had to get the African American one. With all the ladies that look. I didn't like the way this skin turned out, so I stopped doing it. But yeah, that's what song I started. But I did not finish. I don't think I did anything else. Nope. I think I had a great African woman in here. Look at that big hair. Big hair, I don't care. Yeah, I got the beautiful pictures. Then when I put this, I said just started watching Bridgerton. Bridgerton is a movie on Netflix that is absolutely great. It only had 2 seasons. I don't know if they're gonna come out with a third one or not. Probably not if they haven't spoke about it yet, but never give up. Victorian coloring book, and it's like an Victorian era, and I love it. I love this. This is one of the first pictures I said I was gonna do. But yeah, I had another dog. This is I love grayscale. So yeah, this is another book that I definitely got to get into because I love doing portraits. Trying to get better at doing them. And I love this book because I can do this like around the holidays or just when you want something to do. It's in Christ's book, a book of Christ. I don't think I did anything else. This might be the one that I think I lost because I ordered another one because I couldn't find the other one. But I did this one. It's the Last Supper. When Jesus went into, not Last Supper, when Jesus went to the garden to pray. Just before he was crucified. And all these pictures of Christ is the Last Supper. That's when he washed your feet. This is also grayscale. This is when he came through on a donkey. I love these pictures. And I think you can really put a lot of life to these pages and good coloring because the grayscale is done so brilliantly. When the children came unto the Lord and he prayed over them when Lazarus rose from the dead. When he saw the lame man. It's about the sheep, the parable of the sheep. Where you go find the sheep. When he prayed and gave them the loaves of bread and fishes. He's talking about Martha and Mary. The shepherd, the good shepherd. Yes, these are nice ones that you could really put a lot of good color into. And I love this book. I have to do more work in it. This is one of my very first books that I bought. And this is like coloring I did. When I started getting into patterns, it's Art Nouveau. And I love the patterns. I don't like mandalas a lot. I got mandala nature mandalas, but I'm not really into mandalas. But I do like patterns. This is my first start on this. This didn't work too good. So I did a couple of pictures in here. This is what I found my Crayolas. Yeah. As you can see, I did a lot of pictures in this one. I was starting off doing markers, and I had just started doing Crayola. I did none about all the other name brand colored pencils that they have. So yeah, some patterns. Some came out okay, some didn't. Some I didn't like the way the markers went down on the page. I was like, I gotta find something different. Yeah. Yeah. I got some in the back that I did. This is around fall season. And this one's like this one, which I really didn't like because I didn't like the markers, like they were drying out. And that one. But yeah. This is another one of my first ones. Creative Coloring Book for Adults. I just had a lot of different things in here. It says fall back until it's time to spring forward. And I touch like I always give my stuff names. With some pictures. And the cupcakes. I did that. It's like patterns. Look at that pattern. Now you see this one. And then this, the owl. Make sure I can see that. Sorry if you can't see it. I don't know how I'll be doing. I'm trying to get better with my camera focus. The birds, little parrot, the flamingos. Never did like this page because I didn't like they came out with the markers. I think some of them I used the gel pen. Yeah. I don't think there's anything in the back. Yeah, there it is. Alrighty. The first coloring books. And then we have this one, Dream Worlds. I got all Dream Worlds. I love Dream World. I love their pictures. I like also, what is it? Landscapes, the other ones that I have books. I love books like this. Life Escapes. I haven't done anything in this one. I don't think I have. I'm sorry, me lying. Yep, I did. Did this one. Don't start me lying. My grandfather word, don't start me lying, gal. I'll be like, yeah, I forgot the ones I did something in. Like, I love that picture. I need so many beautiful pictures. I would love to do this, but I would like to do this probably with some neo coloring. Beautiful. Yes. Dream World's an excellent book to have. Dream World 3. And let's see. This is one of my books that I got that helps you understand all the different collection of pencils and pens that you may have if you want to do some swatching. I have Castle Arts. I have what is it? No, I don't got Pinkos, but I got Black Widow. I do some Black Widow here. I got Lyris. I use Lyris a lot, so there you go, Lyra. Let's try to think. And I like it. And I saw, who I gotta say this? I think it's Zucchini Kitty was doing it. I said I gotta get one of those just in case I want to do swatching. I'm not a swatching person. Here it is, Black Widow. But when it comes to having a whole lot of colors, like you have 5,000 reds, sun red, crimson red, scarlet red, hot red, pink. You have all different types of pink, hot pink, light pink. So many different colors. That's when I like to swatch. But other than that, I do not swatch. But when it's a whole lot of different blues and a whole lot of different reds, then yeah, it's time to swatch. So. And there's a whole lot of different greens as well. I was like, where all these greens going? Oh my God. This is my other one. And this is Magical Beauties. I thought the pictures were going to look a little different than they do. They okay. But I thought they were going to be a little better. I like them and I don't like them. I was going to start it when I started, I said, but this one, like, you know, they're okay. I haven't started any in here. And they got different names for each woman. Cosmic Navigator, Wise Woman. So yeah, this is Magical Beauties. And this is the Vintage Circus. Now, anybody at Vintage Circus, you know Bronner Brothers are no longer a circus. And I used to go to the circus like every year. Why they had to take the circus away. I sold circus, but when I saw this house, like I remember having a circus coloring book when I was a kid. So it was just like a memory thing. And I don't know why people are afraid of clowns, but you know, can't be down with no man for a clown. Nope. Nope. Sorry. But yeah. So that's why I got this one, because it's like a lot of childhood memories of the Bronner Brothers Club. But it's the Vintage Circus coloring. And this is Dream World 2. I know I did something. Maybe I did. Yeah, a little something. There you go. I started that one, but I didn't finish it. Okay. I did that. The little nut house. I like that one. I had to use my chalk for the background on the blue. And then I did the mushroom house. I like this with open doors. I did that one. I love Dream World with the stairs. And then you got all the light. I love that too. Check that out. I started off doing this with my gel pens. Didn't finish it. I love Dream World books. Dream World too. Then this is Summer Scenes. Because I thought it'd be nice. But this kind of reminded me of a childish kind of like coloring book. I thought the pictures were going to look a little better. I was like, okay, in the summertime, if I start doing stuff for the summer, talk about scenes, the places we go. When I like coloring, I like it to like kind of relate to something you're doing or you're feeling. But it wasn't like what I thought. So I don't know if I say so, a book I would give away. Probably books like this. Because I really can't get into the drawing. Secret Garden. This is okay. Because I know I did do something in here. I gotta do dreams. Did I do something in this book? I did something in one of them. I might be dreaming. Secret Garden 1 or 2. I think I have more than one Secret Garden. I think I have 2. 1 and 2. These pictures aren't that bad. Kind of look more like childish to me in some sense. They're okay. And here's my other Michaelgelina. I love Michaelgelina. It's my girl. All her portraits. So let me get down to the pictures. I know I did something. I did this one of Iris Grayscale. I don't know if that's the only one I did. Yeah, there we go. Stardust did her. She also has a lot of diamond paintings for Diamond Art Club. Her Anne Hannah Lynn. And now Miss Coffee has her own diamond painting. I'm so proud of her. It's great to listen to these artists who you've been listening to for like 4 or 5 years. And I've been with Miss Coffee since like a year after she started. I think I started listening in 2018, 2019. And she's the artist now who has a diamond painting. She said she don't consider herself an artist with Diamond Art Club. And that's just awesome. Got 2 more. Oh, 1 more. Just 2. Yeah. This is one of my nature books. And I think I did 1 page in here because I love the pictures in this book too. I started it, but I didn't finish it. But there's a lot of beautiful pictures you can do. We're talking about animals and how beautiful the animals are. I don't think I did any other picture in here except for that one that I tried starting out. But this is a great nature book. If you like doing animals and pictures in nature. There's so many of them, so you never have enough pictures. Alright. And my last book prior to this video is The Beautiful Women. And I've done a couple of pictures in here. Here's my other girl. This is Lisa. This is Tangi. And I just think this is my book to practice portraits. This is my practice book. This is Talia. It says, life can toss you both joy and pain at the same time. The visions we have to build our dreams can crumble and fall. We have to reconstruct the dreams we have and live our life on a fragile path. Now that my eyes are open, I see the dark shadows, and my mind has been changed on who I am and how I choose to live my life. The sun shines in my eyes, but now I can finally see my way to a new destiny, bearing my soul, truth, and the depth within me. Taylor. And when I look at pictures like these, you see the expression on the women's faces, and you think, what is that woman thinking? What is she saying? What is on her mind? So when I do pictures like this, I like to give them a name and then give the person a little quote of who she is, what she's thinking, and what she could be about as if it was a storyline. This is Sunny. This is Mickey. And I don't think I have given her a name. I might have. Nope, I didn't give her a name. And then finish her. This is my practice book. This is Brandy. Let me see Brandy. She's okay. I didn't do her skin. I'm skin cold. My nephew did this. And he said, let me do one of the portraits. And he did something totally different than what I was thinking he would do. And he made her like the girl, female Joker. Tyreek. He draws too. He's an upcoming artist. He loves to draw. And these are some of the other pictures in the books. I like this book too. I do more of these portraits in here. And that is it. And that is my first video for my books that I have. And this is not even half of them. So, yes, people. I wanted to show you my collection. And that's just part of it. So, if you love coloring and you have books, is there any that you're just willing to just give away? Comment in the comment section and subscribe if you like my content, and do be blessed. This is your spiritual colorist and diamond painter. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll come to you with a video part 2 maybe by next week. All right, bye bye.